Himanshu. I'm very excited to have you on this Fireside Chat. Before we start our conversation, can you please give a little bit about your background and what is that you drive at PI Health Sciences?
So thank you, Raghav, for inviting. As a head of digital and IT, I sit at intersections where science, scale, and trust comes in the picture. And I'm responsible for the digital platforms, data, AI, which can accelerate our discovery, development, and manufacturing, while meeting the highest standards for compliance, data integrity. In a CRO and CDMO, digital is not just about support function. It is about a strategic enabler, and that determines how fast, how safely, and how predictably we deliver outcomes to our partners.
To start up the conversation, Himanshu, I want to know, how does your team drive efficiency across scientific and business departments within PI Health Sciences?
We have shifted IT from being system-centric to a workflow-centric. Instead of asking scientists and operators to adapt to tools, we redesign digital workflows around how science actually happens, from experiment design and data capture to tech transfer and manufacturing. By integrating platforms and automating hands-off and enabling real-time visibility, we are reducing cycle times, minimizing rework, and allowing our teams to focus on high-value scientific decisions. And this brings the transparency and data integrity for our internal stakeholders.
Thank you, Himanshu, for that insightful stuff. Now, one of the big questions is, what are the key cybersecurity focus areas for a scientific and a research-driven organization such as PI Health Sciences? Can you share some insights around that?
That's a good question. In CRO and CDMO organizations, cybersecurity is a priority, very important for our business. And it is important because we are protecting our customer data, which is intellectual property. So hence the intellectual property protection, data integrity, and having a customer trust is the priority for us. To achieve this, we are looking to have systems which are zero trust access and architecture, strong identity governance, and continuous monitoring of those systems, and bringing the security embedded into scientific applications by design, because threats do not announce themselves. And this is also important to bring the cultural shift in the organizations, because security is no more the responsibility of IT, it is the responsibility of each individual working in the organization.
Himanshu, my next question is, how are you using automation and various business tools to drive scalability and future growth and future readiness within PI Health Sciences? I would love to hear your thoughts around that.
So digital in PI is not experimental, and it is intentional, and it is one of the pillar for our growth. We are deploying automation and AI wherever the scale and consistency matter most, where data management is important, quality processes, how the operations, infrastructure operations are running, and how do we provide the real-time visibility for our decision making. At the same time, we are also very clear that some of the processes which are related to science, where we need to take a judgment, where we need to look at the regulatory data, where the human-led processes are like a co-pilot mode, we are running it. And remaining processes where we can, repetitive in terms of nature and can be run through a system, we wanted to just ensure that those processes are end-to-end automated. So we are compliant, we are agile, and without compromising scientific rigor or trust.
Himanshu, before I let you go, one thing I definitely ask all the leadership at PI Health Sciences is, what would be your advice for youngsters who want to join an organization like PI Health Sciences, want to build their career in life sciences? Can you give some advice, thoughts around that, please?
Sure, sir, Raghav. So for our youngsters, I see that it is a very good opportunity to work with like R&D and manufacturing is happening for our innovators partners. Hence, this organization, as I said, that digital is a strategic enabler. Here, we would like to see the minds who are working on the new tech, open, having a AI experience, new technology experience, and as well as understand the science. Because in our industry, CRO, CDMO, you need to look at the customers, you need to ensure that sciences, which is about science, you are talking about it, data integrity, and how do we scale it. So these things are very, very important, and we need to be very, very efficient. So these few capabilities around this and focus on these three key factors, I see that if the people are having it, of course, welcome to join. And I certainly see there is a very good opportunities are there, and this industry is going to grow.
Perfect. Thank you, Himanshu. Really, really nice talking to you. This is not going to be the end of it. We're going to have a longer discussions with you. We want to discuss a lot more about IT innovations, AI in your platform. But this is just a starter. Once again, thanks a lot for joining us. Thanks for your time.
Thank you, Raghav, and for having me here. And I think it's a great opportunity to speak out and share my thoughts on it. Thank you so much and have a great day.